What's up, guys? Welcome back to the third floor arcade. This is Jason, and today I'm going to do an updated game room tour of the third floor arcade. I just recently made a ton of changes up here. I added the new 4-player X-Men cabinet from ARCADE1UP, and I also did a lot of shuffling around, just trying to create some more space to add some of these newer cabinets coming out. So the big addition lately has been this X-Men cabinet. Huge fan of this one. I definitely recommend this if you're a fan of that classic beat 'em up from the early 90s. This one also has Captain America and the Avengers and Avengers in Galactic Storm on it. And I just love the appearance of this one, especially with the new molded coin doors on these newer cabinets. Just looks really good in my opinion. But let's get the game room tour started off over here. So this is actually where I made the biggest amount of changes to the room. To the left there, we got the Miss Pacman cabinet. It's the one that had Dig Dug, Galaxian, and Super Pacman on it. I love this cabinet, but this one's actually on its way out. I got the Class of 81 coming in a few days to replace that one. So definitely looking forward to that, and I think I should have that by middle of next week. And then in the middle there, we got the limited edition Marvel Superheroes cabinet. I think they made like 8,000 of these. It's got the SNK controls on there. Also features X-Men Children of the Atom and the Punisher, the classic beat 'em up from the arcades. Then next there we got the Pacman 40th, which features the 7 games. I think I'm going to hold on to that cabinet. Then in the middle here, we got the 4-player TMNT cabinet, one of my favorite beat 'em ups of all time. Also has Turtles in Time on that one. Then in the middle here, we got the Capcom Legacy, which has 12 games on there. Also has Final Fight, Commando, and 6 different Street Fighters on there. Just love that World Warrior artwork, and I think that's a really good look for the game room. And next there, we got the, one of my favorite cabinets. It's the iiRcade, the Retromania Wrestling Edition. So iiRcade is actually doing a huge sale right now. They got $200 off all their cabinets with free shipping. They're also doing a bunch of big markdowns on some of their games. I think there's like 40 games on sale. Just love the overall premium feel of this cabinet with the 100-watt booming stereo system. It's got the SNK joystick, SNK clone buttons, and just love the artwork they do on these cabinets. Definitely excited for the future of the iiRcade. Then behind the iiRcade is actually the NBA Jam cabinet. This is definitely one of my favorite cabinets ARCADE1UP has done so far. Love the online play. Also has Tournament Edition and Hang Time on there. All right, and then on the left there, we got the Atari Star Wars, which has the 3 games on there. Definitely one of the higher quality cabinets put out by ARCADE1UP so far. The flight yoke just works really good on there, and I just feel like if you're building a home arcade, you got to add the Atari Star Wars cabinet. Then in the middle there, we got the Burger Time cabinet, one of my favorite looking ARCADE1UP cabinets. Also has Bad Dudes on there. Burger Time, I think, is probably one of my favorite early 80s arcade classics. And just overall, just love this cabinet with that cabinet shape and that lit marquee. Just looks really cool. All right, and then there's the X-Men cabinet in the middle there. I think it's a good focal point to the arcade, along with the Marvel vs. Capcom and Big Blue Street Fighter. Huge fan of this one. Definitely recommend this if you're a fan of that beat 'em up from the early 90s. All right, and then next there we got the Marvel vs. Capcom cabinet. Definitely a top 3, probably my second favorite ARCADE1UP cabinet so far. Got the 5 games on there, online play. Just such classic fighting games from the arcades. Then to the right of there, we got the Big Blue, which is probably my favorite cabinet from ARCADE1UP so far. Just love the overall size of it, that giant marquee. You got 12 games on there. All of them have online play. This one has 3 different Street Fighters, and you also got Super Puzzle Fighter 2 and Knights of the Round on there, which I'm a huge fan of. And this one actually came with the pretty cool stool as well. All right, next to there we got the classic Golden Tee, the popular bar arcade, which features the 4 different Golden Tees. Have great memories playing this in the bars back in the day. ARCADE1UP really did a good job with this one. But I'm hoping they do another one with online play. I think that'd be pretty cool. Maybe if they could add a bowling game to it. Then next there we got the Frogger cabinet, one of my underrated ARCADE1UP cabinets. Definitely gets a lot of play. Came with the Frogger stool, the lit deck protector, and the lit marquee. All right, and then in the middle, this actually remained the same. We just got the Midway Legacy cabinet, which features the 12 games. Definitely excited to see if they do an online Mortal Kombat in early 2022. I'm hoping that's the case. I'll probably end up selling this one for that. But this one has a great game lineup. You got the 3 Mortal Kombats. You got Rampage on there, Wizard of War. And I just love that Mortal Kombat 2 artwork. All right, and this is actually one of my favorite products from ARCADE1UP so far. It's the Atari Pong pub table. Just love the overall appearance of that. It's got the 8 Atari classics. Got Pong, Pong Doubles, Quadra Pong, Warlords, Pong Sports, Circus Atari, Super Breakout, and Tempest. So I actually had a mini party a couple weeks ago, and out of all the games in this game room, the 4-player Warlords was definitely getting the most play. Just so much fun playing that on this product. Definitely really cool. And the spinners, everything just works really good on there. All right, and next to there, we got the Neo Geo MVSX, which features the 50 Neo Geo classics. Just love the overall appearance of this one as well. Always been a huge Neo Geo fan. And that one's got the molded coin door as well. Unico really did a good job on this cabinet. If you're building a home arcade, I highly recommend picking one of those up. Then to the right there, we got the Big Buck World cabinet, which is ARCADE1UP's first light gun shooting game. This one's a really good cabinet. Definitely had a couple flaws. I wish it was a little bit taller. And I feel like it needed a bigger monitor. But overall, they did a pretty good job. I like that send-in light gun technology. And they're actually going to be using that on the Terminator 2 cabinet coming out in a couple months. Which I'm undecided. I think I'm going to pass on it unless I can get it on sale. But cabinet looks cool. I just wish it had more games than just the 1 game on there for that price. Then finally, we got the Golden Axe, the Revenge of Death Adder. Just love this cabinet. It's got the 5 Sega classics, including the original Golden Axe, Altered Beast, Shinobi, and Wrestle War. This one is, I think this is probably a top 3 ARCADE1UP cabinet. Definitely recommend this one. Always been a huge Golden Axe fan. I think it's like one of the earliest arcade games that I got hooked on as a kid. But so what's next for the 3rd floor arcade? I actually have a 2 new cabinets coming in the next couple months. I got the Class of '81 coming next week. So I'll be on the lookout for a review on that. Can't wait to get my hands on that one. And also, I think I'm going to pre-order the Ridge Racer cabinet, which would be the first driving cabinet for the 3rd floor arcade. Always loved that Ridge Racer game, and it's actually got 4 other racing games on there as well. I played that Ridge Racer on PlayStation 1 to death, actually. The arcade version is really good. Definitely can't wait to get my hands on that one as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the 3rd floor arcade. Looking forward to adding a couple new cabinets over the next couple months. Alright guys, thanks for checking out 3rd floor arcade. Please like and subscribe. I have a ton more videos coming. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.